Hello, welcome to Bot and Back, and today we are covering Wei Jiang's Ultima Guard, aka omegasupreme. So without further ado, let's start going from the base mode, as magnificent as it is, and go to bot mode. But first I have to do this, because this is maybe my favorite part of this figure. That's just great. That is amazing. This Christmas I'm going to have it going around the tree doing that. So anyway, okay, let's get back to the actual transformation. First we're going to do is let's get the tank out of the way. Let's get the rocket out of the way. So first we want to take this part here and pull it up and separate it. And you want to do that for all 4 connections where these tracks are. I'm going to do that quick and I'll be right back. This next part is relatively simple. You want to take these parts of the track and they just collapse in on themselves. Like so. Do this for both tracks. And then we have this piece here. What you want to do is first take these side pieces and you want to lift them up, turn them, and then collapse them in. They will click in on these little, there's these little slots that they will go into here. Click those in. Do that for both sides. Lift this up, turn it around, and where is it? There it is, click it in. Next thing you want to do, if you look at the back, you want to, first of all, this here will separate right here. Take that off, it's a little tight there. Now that's separated. And this is how we want it for now. We'll deal with this some more later. Same thing for the other side as well. Next thing we want to do is take the rocket, separate it, and then a nice addition Wei Jiang had for this is you can take this panel, pull it, and turn it, and now when he's in robot mode, the Autobot logo will be in the right spot. Now, this does not come with Autobot logos attached. This is my own sticker, but they did keep that in mind for any stickers you wanted to apply. So let's set these aside. Okay, now next thing we want to do is take the main base part. We're going to take these sections here and pull them out. Same for this side. Pull this out. And then you want to pull these guys up to get them out of the way for what we're going to do next. That goes up like that. There we go. Now we're going to take the landing pad here. Let's pull this out so we can pull it up. Actually, we can pull it up. There we go. Now there's these white tabs, these white pieces here. Push these down. These are what keep the landing pad up and stable. So we'll push these down. And fold this in, both sides. And let's bring this back down. Next, we're going to take this part here and it's going to rotate. Rotate around like that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is a little complicated. So what we're going to do is we want to turn this. Let's pull this leg out first. We're going to turn this around to about there. And then, if you can see that, then we want to take this and pull it down and then turn it the rest of the way like that, and then down the rest of the way like that. It should look like this from the front, and you want to do that for both sides. Yes, I'm out of breath. This part's really hard. I forgot to show you, you also want to take the foot, pull it out like that, and then turn it like that. So you have your feet like that. Now the next thing we want to do is, here is that track we had before. We want to have it like this, and we're going to wrap it around his leg. I lied about the other part being the hardest part. This is the hardest part. Bring the shin down like that, and now we want to take this. You basically wrap it around here. Like so. So it's up like that. Then there are these two pieces here, and I just like to tab them in now. Now, okay, let me see how to explain this. If you look at the side of his leg, there's these two holes here, and then there's these two tabs here and here. These two tabs want to go into there. So I'm gonna wrap these around again like I did before. Wrap them around. This other side here, I'm going to put those holes in first. And it is very hard to see whether you're doing it, so I have to do it by feel. Okay, I can feel that those went in. I'm sorry you can't see it. I can't even see it. So those go in. Once those are in, this is when I take the tabs here. See that guy there? And again, it's gonna be hard for you to see it because I can't even see it because it's just hard to see. I gotta do it by feel. And I'm going to tab, I'm gonna bring these back together like they were in the track mode. Okay, you'll have to take my word for it. They're together. Next thing we do, we pull this up, and then we basically push it in the same way that this other side was pushed in. So those two posts I showed you go in. So there, it should look like this. I can never get these to be perfectly pushed together. So this is about the best we're gonna get. And that's how you do the leg. I'm gonna do the other side now, and then go take a break. Okay, I'm gonna say through some valiant effort, I got both legs on. Next thing we're going to do is we're gonna put on the arms. So if you look inside, there are two little nubs on both sides of these holes. They will match up to two nubs that are also on the top and bottom. They're a yellow color, different from the rest of the white on the end of this, that match up. We're going to do that. We're going to match them up and push really hard to get that in there. And that's it. That's one arm. It's on there. Oh, we want to turn this so that this will bend correctly. There we go. That is one arm. And we got this guy. He's going to go on the other side. Let's turn it around. Turn this way. Ow. Okay, got it. And then we're going to match up the nubs again. Shove that in until we get a nice click. Bring this down. Let's bring this up. Sorry. Bring that up. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. You know what? When I've seen YouTubers, other YouTubers, doing videos of these giant figures, I thought, how hard can it really be to fit everything in? It's hard. So, I now understand. Okay, next we're going to take this tank, pull this back, turn it around. Now we also want to open this visor, and we want to push here, and we get his head in there. Oh, also, a nice little feature I'm going to show you super quick is his eyes light up. That's really cool. So there he is. I might actually do a full video of a review of this guy. But there we go. That's on. So now, so if you look here, there's these two tabs back here. They're going to tab into this and this. But you want to slide it in first, a little bit farther away, and then you push it in. Oh gosh, he does this. So this is one of his features. Yes, yes, buddy, we know. And then we just take this and flip it up. That's done. Now let's turn this guy around. Last part we're gonna do, when we bring him in a little closer, we're gonna do the back. So for the back, we're gonna need these tracks that we did before. And the top, the two ends look differently. We want this to be at the top. So we take these two holes here, and they go in here, over those red dots there. Sorry, I hit the camera. They go over those red dots, and then let's push this against it to keep it there. That's not the main way we're gonna keep it there, but for now, that's one way. Pull this back out of the way, and then we're gonna push these on the same spot. And then this will keep it temporarily in there. But then, this down, this up, sorry, this should stay out. And then this whole thing will hinge up, and then there are little tabs on the side that will fit into these yellow spots here. And they'll fit on both sides. Same thing on this side. That will tab in. Let me get that in there. There, now it's tabbed in. And then we have his backpack on. So let's move him back again and just get one final look at him. We have Omega Supreme or Ultima Guard finished. Let's bring these two tabs down. And that's it for him. He's done. The next thing we're going to do is put him back into his base mode. And you'll probably burn several calories doing it. So now we're going to work on his backpack. So let's start off with these clips like last time. Pull these out, just unclip them right here, and pull this back, pull this down, then here pull this up, and then slide this in. And then we just want to be that careful because they're going to fall out. And just pull these off where those holes are. And there we go. Next, let's take his arms off. That's one of the easiest parts to get done with next. Arms are very simple. You just grab firmly and pull. It's kind of scary. Just grab firmly, pull, and we're done with the arms. Now, just to make things easier, let's put his arms up like that. Because next, we want to bring his chest piece down, and we're going to rotate the whole thing around 180, like that. And next, let's just pull him forward a bit, unsnap it from those tabs in the back, and just pull up. There we have the tank. The tank, you simply twist and pull this up, and you have your tank mode. Also, if you would like, you can also turn that around so it's a little cleaner when he's a tank. You don't see a face popping out of there. And now we're going to move on to the legs. Now I think the legs are a bit simpler, taking them off and plugging them on. Hold on, there we go. So really all you have to do is, and you want to kind of wiggle it as you pull, but just pull these off. Now be careful, don't pull too hard, because remember these pieces here are connecting. So first I'm going to take this piece that we had attached and connected. I'm going to unattach that. I'm going to try to do it so that you can see it. There, that's unattached now. And then let's just wiggle this other side until it comes off. Oh, this one's a little under, a little harder. I might need to. There we go. That's also scary. And then you pull it off. And then you have that leg off. I'm going to do the other one, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to do the second most difficult part, in my opinion. We're going to bring this out. A couple clicks. We're going to rotate it a couple clicks this way. Let's bring this up. Then bring it up more. Another one. And then turn this until this bronze section is up, and then bring it up. One more. Not two more. One more. This is hard. There we go. Now we're gonna bend the knee. We're gonna turn the foot down, bring the foot in, like that, and then push this in. And that should do it. I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, with that done, let's do the landing pad. We want to bring these out. Bring this guy up like that. Now underneath it's hard to see, but underneath there's two tabs that you can pull out like that. And let me do that so you can see better. And then like that, this will keep the landing pad stable. I'll do that on their side. There. And then you just simply push landing pad down, make sure this is pushed all the way in. It is. Let's bring the arms down. And then I like to have them like this. Let's push this in. Correct. This will, sometimes this can pop off. Let's put elbows in and turn this in like that. Hold on. And like that. I'll do the other side. There. And then the back simply can go down like a ramp. And then we can just pull these guys in like that. And there. There's your base. Oh, I don't have these knees. All right, now they're even. I like them like that. And while we're here, let's do the rocket quickly. First, we're going to take the logo and we're going to spin it around like that. Then just connect the two halves. Easy peasy. And I know before I had this on the flight stand, you can also put it on the landing pad, and it's very stable. It will hold it. There we go. So the last thing we need to do is make the track. The track, start with connecting these. Then you want these to be, when you push these together, you want these to be up so they help support the track. You want to connect these little bits here and turn it over, lift this up, turn it around, and then bring it down. Oops, bring it down like so. Same thing for the other side. Lift up, turn around, bring down. I'll do that for both of these. Then we take this and we just simply unfold the whole thing. Like that. Now for these connections, we just do this 4 times. Just pop that on. And now with the track's done, we just need to plop this tank on here and we're done. thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. In closing, I will do my favorite thing with this figure.